we looked at the top part earlier of the sensory motor nerves, which to identify them, are your nerves going center to periphery, or are they coming from periphery into center? You know what I'm saying? Center to periphery will be your motor nerves. From your periphery to your center are going to be your incoming sensory nerves. That's how you distinguish them. So let's say I want to really widen here. I could be thinking more of my, not thinking, embodying more of my motor nerves. Or I could be more in my sensory nerves. Probably in terms of the naming, for triangular I might be more, it's not triangular, whatever, side angle, whatever, all these different postures. I might want to be more here, where if I go into warrior Virabhadrasana, I might want to go more into motor nerves, just in terms of the quality of the posture. Play with it. Or you might find that you're very much, maybe too, like, all motor, so you might want to bring in your sensory to give it a softness. But maybe you're a little bit like this, and someone says reach, and you go like that, or I got to stretch more or something, and you're going to pull out your shoulder joint and have arthritis when you're in your 60s. It's not worth it, or need a hip replacement. So stretching actually is a vocabulary word I think is pretty dangerous, because we end up dislocating. We pull out. And where if you find the nerves, you have incredible reach without stretching your tissues. Anyway, that's the sensory motor. Parasympathetic, again, is more about coming into yourself, which is different than inflowing information. Now I'm inflowing information, and I'm focusing more parasympathetically. Now I'm outward flowing. Yeah, do it with me, that's great. I'm outflowing, but I'm still parasympathetic. Now I'm more sympathetic. Just by the change of consciousness, are we aware of each other and kind of opening? So from here, it'd be easy to go into a back bend. Here, it'd be easy to go into a forward bend. I could go into a back bend from here, but can you see that I'm still going in? But if I go like this, I'm going to have more of an expansion toward heaven. Play with it. If I'm here, and I'm expanding toward heaven, and I'm here, I'm expanding to the earth. It's not good or bad. I'm going into a flexed posture. I'm even going into a flexed posture, but I'm not going into parasympathetic. I'm staying more sympathetic. I'm more in my back body. Here I'm more in my front body. Here I'm more in my back body. Here I'm more in my front body. Here more inflowing, here more outflowing. So beginning to play with the integration of what it is that you're doing and that you have choice. Is that getting a little clearer? And the other, but do it with me, otherwise I'm the only one having fun. And the enteric is your belly. That's the first. So if you're holding in your stomach, you can forget the rest. You're going to have to stretch. There isn't any way you can actually do it unless you stretch. So to keep this, and it's wonderful that apana, or prana, apana, whatever, all of this elixir mixing here, the bandhas. If you do a bandha by going like this, forget it. You've locked your lower centers. But as we begin to explore what all that's about, how they naturally are going to knit. But let go of, not to make a bandha. It'll make itself.